Okay, I think I'm live. Oh, it's starting. Hi, everyone, I think. Okay, I'm live. Okay, we're here. Hello, everyone. Um, I am posting a live because I wanted to just like update everybody on how things are going. So hi, it's Jasmine. Um, I got the initial deposit for my GoFundMe today, and I paid off the balance due I have for my rent. So I am officially not getting evicted, and we love to see it. But I woke up Sunday in a mindset that like, okay, this is the week I'm getting evicted, and we're gonna be okay, and we're gonna figure it out, and we'll find a way to find the joy. And then Monday, my sister and I talked again. And my sister, those of you who've met her, I know not all of you have. Obviously, not all of my Facebook friends have met my sister, but if you have met her, she is like one of my best friends in the universe. And I talked to her maybe last week. I was like, should I do a GoFundMe? And I was feeling really shamey about it and really like feeling like I had to justify like why I need help. And she was just like, just let people help you if they want to help you and stop overthinking it and stop being so mean to yourself. And so I kind of just like in the moment on a Monday when I was talking to her, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just do it. And so I did. And I wrote the thing up and she helped me write it. Like I wrote it and then she was like, you're including a lot of details you maybe don't have to include. You don't have to explain yourself. If people want to help you, they'll help you. And so I was like, okay. And so I tweaked it. And so end result, of course, you all saw. Um, and then I was completely overwhelmed by the response. And I'm probably gonna cry more than once in this video. But like immediately people started donating. And like the journey of Monday was a roller coaster in the best way. I was shocked at how many of you wanted to help, at how many of you shared, which I actually didn't see till today, how many of you shared it. Facebook, of course, it's Facebook. But I'm still on here. I'm still on Instagram. I'm still on Twitter. I'm never gonna call it X though. You can kiss my ass. Um, I'm still on there mostly for news. Anyway, I was just floored. I was overwhelmed. I was just blanketed with the realization that like I am part of a village and I am part of a community of people that are incredible and kind and generous and willing to help people who need it. And I'm grateful that the life I've lived allowed me to receive a response like that. I'm grateful that my impact has been so positive that I was able to get help when I needed it. And I desperately needed it. And moreover, like I also like have been trying to find work, as many of you know, and like I've been Ubering, I've been in working at this bar in DC. Thank you, Kay and Jake. On K-Bird, go to K-Bird. It's really super fun. It's attached to studio. It's great. The drinks are all like made in-house. All the batches and like the bases are made in-house by our GM. And he's incredibly talented mixologist. And he's brilliant and our menu's awesome. And it's getting updates all the time. And the staff there is great and knowledgeable and kind and great. And so just if you get the opportunity to go to K-Bird, go to K-Bird. If you can go to Slipstream before K-Bird opens during the day, if you're there for like a matinee show at studio, go to Slipstream beforehand. They have some bomb sandwiches and some great coffee. So get in there. Yeah, PSA. But I had that opportunity, and so like I've been doing Uber and the bar and rehearsals for the last about month, and it was just Uber and rehearsals before that, and just like trying to figure it out. Like I was struggling to pay my rent from pretty much January to April, and then I actually couldn't pay it in May and June, and so that is now all paid off. And I'll be paying July on the 1st. And I haven't paid my rent on the 1st of the month in a while. And so it's just everything worked out. And I owe it all to y'all. I would not be here if not for your help. I wouldn't. I would not be able to say, like, okay, I know what the next at least 2 months of my life looks like, and like I'll figure it out from there. But a dear friend has already offered to talk to me about a basement rental situation, and so I'll have that. And I I just thank you. I wanted to post this to say thank you and to update all of you, but from the bottom of my heart, y'all, you have no idea how much this has blessed me, how much this has just proven. I told some of my other friends, to my inner saboteur, how much I am just deeply loved and that I am receiving the love I put out into the world back tenfold. And that Like that's all I ever wanted in life is like to leave a positive impact, to help people where I can, to support people where I can, especially my theater community, man. You guys, there's nobody better in the world. There's no one. I know the best humans. So sorry to everybody else in the world. You all have suckier friends. But I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say I love you guys. Thank you for helping me keep my apartment. Thank you for helping me keep my independence, which I also really, really value. And a special separate thank you to Lee and Anna, who are fostering Queenie, my cat, my former cat, who I adopted in January 2020. I I I had trouble being home with her, and she is a sweet kitten with separation anxiety. I say kitten. She's like, I think she's like 5 or 6, 8. She's 7, 7, and she definitely has separation anxiety, and so not being able to be home because of work or rehearsal or whatever it may be, and like the tiny pockets where I am able to see my friends, like it was really hard for me to like be there for her the way I needed to. And like there was I just saw no end in sight, and no change in sight. And Lee and Anna just showed up, and they were just like, hey, we think we can help. And I met Lee when they were in Almost Maine at TAP in 2022. What is time? It's a construct. I think it was 2022 because I think it was my first year as ex prod. Yeah, so I think it was 22 into 23. So I think it was winter 22. That's when I met Lee, and they were delightful. They were hilarious as Jimmy, and I loved them. And I'm so happy to see that they keep popping up in theater and shows around the DMV, and I will continue to come out and see. But I just them adopting Queenie, so to speak, like fostering her and helping find a new home for her eventually, like that took an amount of guilt off of my soul, and and like allowed me to be a little freer to work more. And I feel like it all dominoed into now what is me having a job. I got my offer letter, by the way. I got my offer letter and I signed it yesterday. My base is going to be higher than it's ever been in my whole life, which like I just cried more yesterday after I got it. I literally stared at my phone. I was like, and then I cried. And so I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful, and I'm going to live in this gratefulness, and I'm going to live in this love, and I'm going to do everything I can to continue to help our communities, to help immigrants, and to fight the bullshit coming out of our country, because it's our country, unfortunately, that's doing a lot of shit right now in the world, just putting our hands, we're my germs in it. If you've ever seen Scary Movie 2, my germs, that's what we're doing all over the globe. And all over communities that don't need government intervention. People who need help aren't getting it, and people who don't need to be thrown into a freaking warehouse block cell are. And so I also hope to be able to use any and all resources in my possession as I build myself back up to continue to fight those things and fight for what I believe in. And so yeah, and I still have these political aspirations, but in the mean, like that's like a 10-year thing. But right now I'm planning to invest once Hunchback closes. So yeah, buy tickets for Hunchback. I'm gonna be clip on. It's gonna be great. Cast is awesome. Team is awesome. It's going to be a grand show. So if you can make it out, come see us. July 18th to July 27th is our run. Tickets are on sale via the link in my cover photo on Facebook. I posted it. Yeah, it's in my cover photo on Facebook. So if you don't have Facebook, I will try to just message me and I'll send it to you. Because I did post it on my Instagram, but it's hard to copy stuff on Instagram from your phone. So yeah. But anyway, in the meantime, like most immediate future, keep an eye on new Instagram account I made. It's called Intangible Dreams, and I hope to make that uh like a bigger thing. I want to make like I might make it a consulting business like for theater things, but I think primarily I want to use it for posting information, articles, blogs, whatever. Like I'm gonna be writing more. Like I wrote a Substack post about Mahmoud Khalil, who has been released and is back with his family in New York, baby. So really happy to see that he is free. And I know it's controversial, I understand, but the man broke no laws, did not lie on anything, and was thrown into jail for 3 months. So in detainment for 3 months and missed the birth of his first son. And so like there's a lot that's wrong with that. And a lot of that's illegal. So I wrote an article about that a while ago. And so I want to continue to just write about things that are important that I think that we need to look at that our government is doing and write about things in our community. A lot of you know I had aspirations for this podcast. It's also going to be called Intangible Dreams. So that's going to be the name of it all. And I got that name from a James Baldwin quote. He's brilliant. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get that going. The podcast is going to be about more personal stuff. Is going to be more centered on growth and like our intangible dreams and making those dreams tangible and helping create a more beautiful world as a result of those dreams becoming more tangible. And so, yeah, so I'm hoping to have all kinds of people on. I think I'm going to feature women more than anyone. I'm hoping to really feature LGBTQIA voices also. So keep an eye out for all of that. That'll be like the latter half of this calendar year. I got to get through Hunchback first because we go into tech on the 12th. It's going to be a marathon of 2 weeks, the latter half of July, because tech starts on the 12th. We have that every night until we open on the 18th. We have a show 18th, two show the 19th, matinee this Sunday the 20th. Then we have those 2 days off, but the understudies have rehearsal with the rest of the cast. I'm very fortunate that I don't have to be there, but I probably will be there. And I'm also helping consult this other show that I've been working on, like from a production perspective. It's called Shangri-La. It's like it's really interesting. It's about Siegfried and Roy and like their rise to fame and this German immigrant that comes to America, really excited to like get involved with them and finds out that they're not all that they seem. And so that goes up July 22nd. Yeah, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. 3 days, 3 shows. And our tech for their tech for that is on the 20th and the 21st. And so I'll be there on the 21st. And then the 22nd will be at Hunchback rehearsal. And then Hunchback has shows 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. 26th is another 2-show day. So marathon of the latter half of July. But once that's done, I have no further obligations except for work, which will be the first time. That'll be the first time that's happened since I think 2020, like before the pandemic in 2020. Because I joined the tap board near the end of 2020. And that was the last time I had ample free time. So I am extremely excited to have more of my life back for myself, have more time for so many things, for my family, my godson. I have a godson that I like rarely see and rarely have seen because I just have had no time. And so I'm just really looking forward to investing more of my time and energy into myself, which will in turn allow me to invest more of my time and energy into things I care about. So this became longer than I anticipated, so I am gonna go. But also shout out to LB. Yes, thank you, Brian. I love all of you so much, and thank you for showing me how much I am loved in return. I needed it. I let myself believe it wasn't true, and that's not the case. And it's like communities from all walks of my life, from college and high school all the way to now. I got messages, I got pings, I got donations. There were shares, kind words, like. Y'all have no idea how much it meant to me, how much it means to me to hear from all of you, to know you all still view me as someone that like is worthy of a moment of your time. It's so easy to dismiss people and to overlook people and to feel overlooked and like you don't matter. But like that, and that's also why I say give people their flowers. I say, my mama told me that her grandma said this is give people their flowers while they're still alive to smell them. And so that's part of why I try to show up and I'm active in the communities that I'm a part of. It's why I'm a firm believer in saying I love you if I feel that way about somebody. So like people get a lot of I love yous from me. And I encourage you to do the same, especially right now. People are in pain. People are struggling. People are having a hard time. And if you can be a bright spot in someone's day like you were in mine these past 2 days, it's worth more than you could ever realize, guys. Like seriously. So yeah, I love all of you. Be good, be kind, be good to the people you love. Love everybody alive. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. I don't know how to stop this. Okay, end my video.